Singapore is a city that moves fast. Glass towers rise. Trains run on time. Everything feels precise, but every city has a heartbeat. And sometimes, you have to slow down to hear it. In a quiet corner just outside the skyline, there is a neighborhood that feels different. This is Tiong Bahru, and at its center, a market that has been feeding this city for generations. If you want to understand Singapore, not just admire it, you begin here.
Tiong Bahru was built in the 1930s, one of Singapore's first public housing estates. The buildings curve gently at the edges. Balconies catch the morning light. The streets feel lived in. Before rooftop infinity pools and luxury malls, families made their lives here. Dock workers, teachers, shopkeepers. Time has changed the skyline, but here, traces of the past remain. And the market stayed constant. Downstairs, the day begins early. Fish glisten on crushed ice. Knives move with practiced rhythm. Bundles of greens are tied with thin red string. The air carries the scent of salt and soil. This is where neighbors greet each other without ceremony, where transactions are quick, familiar. There is no performance here, no decoration for visitors, just the quiet choreography of daily life. You don't observe it, you move through it. Upstairs, the air changes. You hear it before you see it. The sharp clang of metal, oil hitting flame, voices calling out in quick bursts. And then, the Hawker Center reveals itself. Rows of stalls, shared tables, steam rising into fluorescent light. It feels alive.
Hawker centers are the soul of Singapore. They are not polished. They are not curated. They are democratic. Students, retirees, executives, all sitting side by side. In 2020, Singapore's hawker culture was recognized by UNESCO. But the real recognition happens here, in the quiet routine of people returning to the same stalls again and again. Some dishes don't demand attention. Kueh is one of them. Soft steamed rice cakes, topped with preserved radish, slowly cooked until fragrant. It is delicate, almost understated. But the first bite carries something deeper. It tastes like childhood, like mornings before school, like something your grandmother would insist you eat while it's still warm. Not everything memorable needs to be loud. Then there are dishes that arrive with smoke. Fried Hokkien mee bursts from the wok, noodles tangled with prawns and squid, egg folded through, chili on the side. The secret is in the fire, that smoky char known as wok hay. It's messy, it's bold, it's unapologetically flavorful. You taste heat, you taste motion, you taste the hands that have repeated this movement thousands of times. Lormy moves slow. Thick gravy wraps itself around the noodles. Braised pork adds depth. A touch of vinegar brightens everything. It is rich, heavy, comforting. The kind of dish you eat when you want to feel anchored. It doesn't try to impress you. It just fills you.
And then there is kueh, dark, sweet, strong. It lingers. Around you, life unfolds. An elderly man reads his newspaper. Two friends leaning close over shared plates. A child swings their legs beneath a plastic chair. No one is rushing. For a moment, the city slows down. Tiong Bahru Market does not try to reinvent itself. It does not chase trends. It simply continues, day after day, meal after meal, conversation after conversation. In a city celebrated for speed